Marjorie Taylor Greene is now just trying to cut out the middleman of saying that President Biden needs to be impeached, and she is straight up saying that the man should just be thrown in jail. During an interview this week with, of course, none other than Steve Bannon, a man who actually should be in jail, Marjorie Taylor Greene had this to say about President Biden. This is a pay-to-play scheme that, if it was what we think it is, not only will it lead to Joe Biden's impeachment, but Joe Biden belongs in jail. If it is what we think it is. So if it is what we think it is, then he needs to go to jail. If it's what you think it is. But see, the people who watch Steve Bannon's program, the people who are fans of Marjorie Taylor Greene, they didn't pay attention to that part, right? They didn't listen when she said, "We don't have anything on him," which is the translation of that statement I just read. She says, if it's what we think it is. The audience totally tuned that part out, and all they heard was Joe Biden belongs in jail. And Marjorie Taylor Greene knows that that's the only part that base is going to pick up. That is the only part they're going to focus on. That is the only thing they want to hear. But here's the thing, Marjorie. First and foremost, you don't have the numbers to impeach him. Honestly, you probably don't even have the numbers in the House to impeach President Biden. So I know you're on this little crusade. I know you're trying to be the most extreme, idiotic person Congress has ever seen. I get it. You're doing a great job of that, of making yourself look like a fool, of making the entire Republican Party look like a party of fools. Top notch, no notes. You're doing great with that, Marge. But on the impeachment of Biden thing, you have to know that this isn't going to go the way you think it goes. Here's the problem you have. Your party, including yourself, including the high-ranking people in your party, admitted 2 weeks ago that you cannot link any of this stuff to President Biden. Furthermore, in the overall scheme where you claim that Hunter Biden and the Biden family, even though you can't link it to Joe just yet, they've been paid by foreign countries, and you're calling that in this statement a pay-to-play. But see, you've forgotten to be able to prove the most important part, and that is the play. Because, see, there is nothing wrong with an American citizen making money from foreign corporations. That is perfectly legal. And you've proven that, yeah, Hunter Biden, the Biden family, made money from foreign corporations. Again, something that is wholly legal. But you haven't been able to prove the second part of the pay to play. What is the play? What is the special favor that any of these countries received as part of the payments, I'm assuming for goods or services rendered by Hunter Biden or anybody in the Biden family? You can't link that to any material action that any government took to benefit these countries. And without that, you don't have criminal activity. You don't have bribery. You don't have influence peddling. All you have is an American citizen making money off a foreign country. That's where you're sitting right now. That's where you've been sitting for months. You've looked into this relentlessly. The House is investigating. The DOJ is investigating. And so far, nobody's been able to come up with the second part, which is actually the criminal part. All y'all have proven, which we've all already known, is that Hunter Biden made money from foreign governments. That's it. That's all you've got. Maybe it's time to move on, because the more you try to hype this and then, of course, nothing happens, the more pissed off your base is going to be. And trust me, Marge, they're not going to be pissed off at Biden. They're going to be pissed off at you. This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.